In this video, we are going to apply scale ranges to multiple feature layers in our feature service using the ArcGIS API for Python. So open up the scalerange.py script from the feature layer configs folder. We're going to use the FeatureLayerManager update definition method to update the scale range for our feature layers in our feature service. When we are updating the scale range for a feature layer, we are targeting the minScale and maxScale properties. Currently, there are no scale ranges set on our feature layers. This means that all features will display at all map scales. If I head over to ArcGIS Online, here we have our 4 feature layers, our trail viewpoints, our park trails, park boundaries and county boundaries. And if I zoom in and zoom out, all features are displayed no matter what zoom level I am at. If I go to the layers and select my trail viewpoints and go to properties, I can see the visibility here, the visible range. This black triangle is the current scale of the map. To the left here we have the minScale, and to the right we have the maxScale. When the minScale is all the way over to the left, it is at 0, and when the maxScale is all the way to the right, it is also at 0. We can alter the minScale and maxScale values programmatically using the ArcGIS API for Python. So let's head back over to our Python script. We first access ArcGIS Online using the GIS class and supplying in our home string. We'll assign our GIS object to a variable called AGOL. But I'm going to use our GIS object and use the content manager get method supplying in our feature service item ID, which I'm going to paste in now. The get method will return an item object that will assign to a variable called item. Now first up, we are going to print the name, minScale and maxScale from each feature layer properties from our feature service. I'm going to run this script. Our script is complete. For our trail viewpoints, park trails, park boundaries and county boundaries, we can see that the min and max scale is 0, 0 for them all, indicating that all features display at all scales in the map. I'm going to comment out our example there where we printed the min and max scale for each feature layer and open up our example. Here we're creating a Python function called update scale ranges. This function takes in an item object, a layer index, and the min and max scale you want to set for that layer. This function will then create a feature layer object. We'll have an update dictionary where we're targeting the min scale and max scale properties and set those to the min scale and max scale supplied by the user. We then use the feature layer object, feature layer manager object, update definition to update the min and max scale. We're going to call our update scale ranges function 3 times, once for our trail viewpoints, our park trails and our county boundaries. We're going to set the trail viewpoints to have a min scale of 200,000 and a max scale of 0. Remember, the max scale is out to the right and the min scale comes from the left of that visibility range. For our park trails, we'll set the min scale to 375,000 and the max scale of 0. And for our county boundaries, we're going to set a min scale of 0 and a max scale of 400,000. So as we zoom in, the county boundaries will disappear. And we're not going to touch our park boundaries. We'll leave them display at all scale ranges. I'm going to run the script. Our script is complete. Before heading back over to ArcGIS Online, I'm going to comment out our example and reopen where we print the min and max scale to screen, and I will rerun the script. And we can see the min and max scale for our 3 feature layers have been updated for trail viewpoints, park trails and county boundaries. And we'll head over to ArcGIS Online and see how that looks like for our feature layers. I'm going to refresh our visualization tab page. Oddly, it seems that it has updated the extent that the visualization opens at, but we can see that the county boundaries aren't displayed in the legend. If I click on the layers pane, we can see here that the county boundaries is grayed out because of that scale range. Now when I start to zoom out, the scale ranges kick in and the county boundaries show. The trail viewpoints and the park trails have been turned off. If I start to zoom in, we should see the trails appear, and zoom in some more, we see the trail viewpoints appear. Now, the trail viewpoints selected in the layers, I go to properties, I can see the visible range, the scale range that has been set, and I can also see this for the park trails and for the county boundaries, and we did not set it for our park boundaries. So we successfully used the ArcGIS API for Python to update scale ranges for feature layers in our feature service. Make sure to continue on to the next video in this series, and also make sure to subscribe. Take care.